overall experience of 6 years in industry and teaching. Her teaching areas of interest include digital marketing, e-commerce and technology, information technology, related laboratory as well. She has published papers related to startups, social media, e-commerce in both national and international journals, and also participated in various faculty development programs, seminars, workshops. She has also organized various events in the department where she is working for. Warm welcome to Dr. Ashlin Nimo. Very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction.
Yes, ma'am. Over to you now, ma'am.
Yes. I'll be sharing my screen and will start my presentation. Hope my screen is visible.
Ma'am, it is. It is visible, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, good morning to all. So the objectives of today's webinar workshop goes like this. So by the end of this workshop, you all will be having an understanding of like what is entrepreneurship. So what is the importance of innovation and idea generation. So importance of problem solving. What are the attributes, characteristics and functions needed for an entrepreneur. Then what is the role of creative thinking and strategic thinking in case of entrepreneurship. So the term entrepreneurship is everywhere. So even we are just focusing, or we are just what is that, we are just making our students to concentrate on entrepreneurship. So we want our people, we want our students to be job givers and not job seekers. So that is the major purpose of this entrepreneurship. So for in order to be an entrepreneur, we must possess some innovation. We must have innovative thinking as well as creative thinking. That is very much needed, because if you want to withstand in the market, then definitely we need some unique product. We must be unique, because the competition is more. In order to beat the competition, if you are selling unique product, if you are giving innovative product, then you can withstand in the market. Otherwise, immediately you have to come out of the market only. So now let us see what is entrepreneurship. So, entrepreneurship is the ability and readiness to develop, organize, and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. So, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you must be willing to take risk. You will be same way, you will be enjoying the risk as well as you will be enjoying the benefits in the sense maybe profit or your brand name. If your brand is reaching in the top market, then you are just getting the fame and pride of your particular brand. So same way you must be willing to make risk also. So even you have to invest a lot, you have to work a lot, you have to put your hard work, everything in order to be a successful entrepreneur. So the most prominent example of entrepreneurship is the starting of new businesses. So we can start a new business, or you can just expand an existing business. So there must be, definitely there should be some kind of innovation and creativity. Then only we can tell like your brand is unique in the market. So an entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risk and enjoying most of the rewards. So the process of setting up a business is known as entrepreneurship. So budding students, you all, you may be ambitious to start your own startup. So then definitely you're coming under this entrepreneurship only. So you should know there are definitely risks also associated with this entrepreneurship. If you want to be an entrepreneur, then definitely not only you will be gaining profit, you must be willing to solve problems, you must be willing to take risks also. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, services and business or procedures. So now let us see the difference between innovation and creativity. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, then definitely there must be some sort of innovation in your product. So innovation is how a firm or an individual makes money from creativity. Suppose if your innovation has value, if your innovation has value, then only we can tell like your business is a combination of innovation and creativity. Suppose if your innovation has some value, then that is termed as creativity. So if you want to be successful, then definitely your brand must possess innovation along with creativity. So organizations, managers and other employees seeks to create original ideas and concepts that will end up as innovations. So such as new or enhanced products or services, processes that increase efficiency, highly competitive marketing campaigns or superior management. So this process is termed as origination, and this creativity is the process of generating something new which has value. So the four P's of creativity and innovation are: first one is product possibilities, personal and group creativity, and processes. So product we all know. So it is the result of creation or innovation process. The product could be a physical product, or it could be a service, or it could be an enhancement to these result. Okay, so it is a process for increasing effectiveness or efficiency. So next comes possibilities. So without understanding the possibilities, you should not enter into any business. You should not enter into any of the what is that, any business. It is like initially you have to understand the demand. So what is the demand at present in the market? So for particular, whether it is for perishable good or whether it is for durable good, so what is the current demand in the market? So you have to understand the possibility. So who will be our target customers, whether it is kids or whether it is youngsters. So all these possibilities must be understood first. Then based on the possibility, based on the requirement of the market, you should start creating or developing a product. So that is very, very important. So this is the second P. And third P is process. So there are numerous techniques that can be used to increase the creativity of problem solving within an organization. So you should master all these processes. You have to keep on pondering, so which process suits the best for this particular innovative product or innovative business. So that is very much needed. So you must spend more time in understanding the process. So for how we are going to develop this particular product, how we are going to launch this, so how we are going to market this product, all these things must be understood. So and the fourth P is, it is personal and group creativity. So personal creativity. So the success of a brand doesn't lies with a single person. So team effort is also much needed. So maybe your idea will be your unique idea. You are the entrepreneur and it is your idea to start that particular business or to develop an innovative product. So ultimately when we are launching or implementing the product, the actual implementation happens. So group creativity also matters. So like packing, how to pack this product, how this could be delivered to the ultimate customers. So all these things happen. So personal creativity as well as group creativity matters a lot in this innovation and creativity. So next is idea generation. So entrepreneurship is all about ideas. So without ideas, we cannot sustain in the market. We cannot start a business. We cannot copy somebody else's business and start as it is my own idea. We cannot do that. So idea generation is very, very important. Suppose if you are into the business also, you must have innovative ideas. So how you can have innovative idea is like you can have some brainstorming sessions, mind mapping sessions. So it is a collective teamwork. You will have a problem or you will have like a small idea you will be having. Okay, I have a plan. I have a chota plan. So how to generate that? how we can implement it. So for that, what you can do is you can have certain idea generation methods in addition to your idea supporting ideas. You can have like you can have some discussion and you can just generate those ideas. So this idea generation is the fuel to a brighter future. A great idea can help you solve a business challenge, increase revenue, or better, it start a new business altogether. While it may seem like an easy thing to generate cool business idea, it requires practice and mastering few techniques, but it is essential to make it an ongoing habit for your business to thrive. So, idea generation is the creative methods that an entrepreneur uses to generate ideas for a new business. So, let us see few of the idea generation methods. So, you all might have heard the term brainstorming session. So everywhere we can hear this brainstorming. So what is this brainstorming? So informally the team members will be gathered. So wherein it won't be like a formal discussion. So whatever ideas comes into their mind, they will be given an opportunity to share it. So without any criticism, there will not be any criticism or there will not be any negative suggestions or opinions. So whatever ideas it is entering into your mind, you are given an opportunity to share it. So that is this brainstorming. So immediately implementation does not happen. So it is like generating ideas. So suppose if you want to launch this particular product, so what are the different ideas? So how come this could be performed? How come this could be implemented? So before finalizing the things, lots of ideas are gathered in terms of this brainstorming session. So second one is mind mapping method. So this mind mapping method is also known as idea mapping, and it is a proven creative technique initially developed by famous UK author Tony Besson in the year 1972. So actually what happens is you will be an idea will be a problem or the thing which is needed will be written in the center of a paper. So it is like a branches. So something relevant to that problem, something relevant to rectifying that particular problem will be written like branches. So this creating a mind map is easy. So it is also a team effort. Team members will be gathered together and a paper like in a board, a paper will be, a problem will be written in the center, and whatever ideas are coming to you, whatever implementation part, whatever creative thinking is entering into your mind, you will be allowed to write like a branches. So if the problem you are having is about creating a business strategy, then in the center it will be written like business strategy. Then you may find yourself writing words like so something relevant to that business strategy, like business planning. So what are the things related to that particular problem? So all the things will be written like financial analysis, management tools, and organizational goals. So this idea mapping is a tremendous boost for creativity and will help you organize your thoughts visually. It is like a visual representation. So visual ideas help you better communicate your thoughts. So as we all know, so nowadays wherever we go, this data visualization comes. There are different softwares like Tableau is there, Python is there. So whenever we want to present certain things, so people are not interested in reading the passages, reading the paragraphs. Instead, if it is depicted in a diagrammatic form, then everybody is really interested. Also their brain works a lot when they are looking into an image. So similar kind of thing is this mind mapping method. And next one is storyboarding. So the storyboarding is also one of the idea generation methods. So the storyboarding is basically a method to develop a visual story to explain or explore the idea or the problem. So here also it is similar to this mind mapping method. So at the end of the day, at the end of the discussion, so a kind of story will be developed here. A problem will be there. So for that particular problem. So how to resolve this particular issue, how to resolve this particular problem, a visual story kind of thing will be developed. So for this, this ideation session usually results in a visual story that can help you understand how to connect different ideas. So whatever ideas are entering into your mind during the time of discussion, so that will be kept in the form of images, and at last everything gets compiled together. So it goes on like a process. So initially this has to be done, and later this needs to be proceeded. So that is about the storyboarding method. And next one is reverse thinking, or thinking in reverse. So when we think about this, we feel like it is a negative thinking method. So it is like, if I want to improve my so it is like thinking in reverse. So initially, instead of knowing the positive side, it is better to understand the negative side. So how to decrease the breach. So all these things. So this is about these are the various idea generation methods. So next comes the importance of problem solving. So as an entrepreneur, definitely we have to face a lot of problems, not only in our professional life, maybe in our personal life also, we'll encounter lot of problems. So this problem solving is an integral part of organization life. So it is unavoidable. This solving problems and encountering problems is unavoidable. Even as a student, you will be encountering lot of problems, like if you want to submit your assignments on times, if you may feel it like a problem. So how can you solve it? If you are unable to complete your task on time, so how you can solve it? So how to prioritize your problems, how to prioritize your task. So all these things are very very important. So similar way, every time a manager or a leader directs people in producing a product or a service, problems are being solved, decisions are made. So everywhere problems are common, but how you are resolving it, how you are handling that particular problem, that matters. So that is very very important. So every time any member of an organization thinks of a new way to reduce cost, invents a new product or service, or determines how to help the organization function better in some way, problem solving is taking place. So you have to use your creative as well as strategic thinking. You have to apply your analytical thinking to solve those particular problems. So there lies the success. So problems are common, but how you are resolving it, that is very very important. So let us see about the creative problem solving method. So this creative problem solving method, it works under 8 stages. So first step is environmental analysis. So like understanding our internal environment as well as the internal external environment. Like you have to do SWOT analysis, pest analysis, what are our strengths, weakness, opportunities, threat, then political environment, economic environment. So all these things must be understood first. So what is the environment where you're going to work or where you're going to develop or introduce a new product. So that is very, very important. So this is the first step. And second one is problem recognition. You need to understand the particular problem. So what is the problem we are facing in an organization right now? So what is the innovative thing? What is the innovation we can just adopt for this particular process or for this particular product? So that must be understood, that must be recognized. So then you can just identify the problem. So what is the actual problem? You can just prioritize the problem, and at present what is the problem we are going to resolve. So for what we want to make solution, so that must be understood. So after that we need to make lot of assumptions. So like I said, like for idea generation there are different methods like brainstorming sessions, so reverse thinking method, mind mapping method, so all these things, storytelling. So you can just make lot of assumptions. So then we can just create different alternatives. Suppose if I am solving in this particular track, so what will be the result? Suppose if I am just performing or if I am just going to resolve in this particular B path, so this could be the outcome. So there are different plans, B plan, A plan. So different alternatives should be developed. Then we need to evaluate and finalize the thing. So evaluation is like prioritizing. Suppose if I am making this direction, so what will happen? This could be the outcome, this will be the result. Suppose if I am taking in this direction, this could be the result. So all these things must be evaluated, and after that actual implementation happens. So actual implementation is like adopting the plan. So it is implementing the plan. So after that you can just do control mechanism. Control mechanism is like, so this is what our expectation, this is what our expectation, but actually this is the profit we have generated out of implementing this particular plan. So this is the creative problem solving process. So straight away you should not do any sort of implementation being an entrepreneur or being a problem solver. You have to follow all these creative problem solving processes in order to be successful. So next is functions of entrepreneurs. So an entrepreneur must be a risk taker, he must be a leader, he must be a salesperson. So entrepreneur is a person who must be well versed in all the tasks. So he first function is he must be a risk taker. So we all know. So entrepreneurship, starting a business is not that much easy. So he has to get approval, getting approval or implementing, getting employees and labors. So everything encounters some risk. So he must be a person who is willing to take risk. So that is the first function of an entrepreneur. And second one is salesperson. So he should know how to sell his product or service. So that is very, very important. So this is the second function of an entrepreneur. So third one is he must be a goal getter. So goal getter, so few entrepreneurs, they know how to set goals. So they know how to set the like vision, mission, setting goal. So 5 years we have to be like this. So this is my goal, but they do not know how to attain those goals. But the success of an entrepreneur is like he should know how to get that goal also, how to attain that goal also. He must have some mechanisms in order to get that particular goal. So that is very, very important. So next is he must be a leader. A leader we all know. So he must be willing to guide his followers, he must be willing to guide his employees. So that is very, very important. So the final thing is like he must be a decision maker. So he must be willing to take challenging decisions. So challenging decisions, strong decisions. So all these things are very much needed for an entrepreneur. So ultimate thing is he must identify and solve a problem. Problem is unavoidable. So he must identify the problem. Not only identify the problem, he must be willing to solve that problem. So these are few of the functions of entrepreneurs. So next, let us see about creative thinking. So creative problem solving, we have seen some 8 methods for how to solve a problem in a creative way. So what is this creative thinking? So the creative thinking is all about developing innovative solutions to problems. So not a normal solution. So it is like you must apply your analytical skills. So all these things must be applied in order to get solution for a particular problem. So then only we can tell like this particular person is a creative thinker. He will be applying all his analytical capability. Also he will apply his strategic mind, also something related to his mental ability, cognitive thinking. So all these things will be applied in order to get solutions to a particular problem. So like saying a solution to a problem is common. So everybody will be giving some suggestions or solutions in order to resolve a problem. But if you are a successful person, if you are a successful entrepreneur, then definitely you must provide creative thinking in whatever suggestions you are giving. So that is very important. So creative thinking includes the process of innovative problem solving, from analyzing the facts to brainstorming to working with others. So examples of this creative thinking is like analytical skill. You must possess analytical skills, innovation and collaboration. So we all know what are analytical skills. So these analytical skills or problem solving skills that helps you sort through facts, data and information to develop rational solution. So instead of saying solutions like, I think this could be the solution, you must prove with the data. You must prove with information. You must provide relevant information and you have to provide suggestions and solutions for certain things. So that is very important in case of this creative thinking. So this analytical skills includes data analysis, research, forecasting, reporting, interpreting and communication. So with proof you have to provide suggestions. So next is innovation and collaboration. So innovation you all know. So something innovative, something which is not existing in the market, existing or prevailing in the market. So the different innovation skills are risk taking, brainstorming, imagining, critical thinking. So all these comes under innovation. Then collaboration is, so nothing happens alone. So we need to collaborate with your team members. So we need to collaborate with the team members in order to have creative ideas. So nothing will be happening overnight or with your particular thinking. So that is collaboration. And the last comes is strategic thinking. So the strategic thinking is something which is related to our mental or thinking process. So something innovative, something creative. So the term the strategy is used in military forces like a formal way. So like a plan in a different way. So planning, we all know it is common. Planning is common. Everybody plans, everybody makes plan, but implementing or providing solutions in a different way, in a tactical way, tactical course of action. So that is called as the strategic thinking. So if you want to be a successful person, then definitely we must possess this creative problem solving. You should know how to generate ideas. So how to apply this creative thinking in all aspects of your business. So that is very important. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was such a fruitful session today. And Miss Ashlin Nimo, from introducing the word entrepreneurship to telling us the difference between innovation and creativity. Later, she also told us how innovation, which has a value, it could be termed as creativity. And she further gave us certain different things, different forms you can say with which we can brainstorm, mind map, or storyboarding or reverse thinking. These are the certain ideas or certain processes through which we can generate ideas. And later she also talked about the importance of problem solving and how one when one encountered the problem can solve it after identify it. And in this way, step by step, she elaborated the topic of today, and thank you so much for that. Now I would like to request worthy campus director Dr. Rashmi Gujarati ji to extend her warm vote of thanks to Miss Ashlin Nimo.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Dr. Aline. You have given your precious time. With that, whatever you have mentioned in your presentation, it is a very useful for the students and also for the faculty members also, because our government has opened this portal for everyone. As today also we have seen that there is a one skill of India innovation session, and we have attended that session, and our prime minister was the guest speaker of that session, and they have also indicated to all of us that we have to focus that how we can skill our student, how we can upgrade our faculty member. Now a day to get a job is a very big task, and the students are getting opportunity, and the IIC portal is the portal of the Ministry of Education, and the government is supporting hardly to give the opportunity to our new generation, to our faculty member. So this session is very useful, and you have very well explained that how the idea can be generated, because when there is a problem means that we try to find the solution, and when try to find the solution means lot of the ideas come in our mind, and if we implement on that idea, then there is a new way to do something special. Thank you very much, Aline, to giving us your time and focusing on the entrepreneurship and innovation. Already you have mentioned everything in your presentation, that how you can become a creative, how you have to do the analytical skills, innovation skills. You have mentioned that there will be a brainstorming, strategies, planning, organizing. As the management people also know that in the function, 5 functions are there: principles of management, planning, controlling, organizing, and preparing. So these all things are very useful for everyone. Thank you very much on the behalf of KC Group of Institution and from the behalf of all the staff members. Thank you, Elena.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to thank one and all who have joined this webinar today and made it a big success. Thank you so much for joining in today.